Hey guys, I am here today to bring back a little something we used to do a few years ago, and I've had tons of requests for us to do this again. So it's a question of the week, and we've had this question come up a lot, and it is, what if I, or you in general, don't want to be with your twin flame, yet you're on this journey? Yes, believe it or not, some people don't want to be with their twin flame. I was never personally in that category when I was at that part of my journey where you all are now, before I balanced my energy. But there are people that feel that way, and I'll get to that in just a second. But before that, I want to ask you a question. Do you know what your greatest opponent is on this journey? You know, is it, and by opponent, I don't mean someone that you're going to argue with or fight with or anything like that. I just mean the one thing that's keeping you from what you desire. Is it your twin flame? Is it the third party that they might have started hanging out with or dating or have a relationship with now? Who is it? Well, if you don't know the answer to that, then I invite you to check out the event that we are having, the very first Be With Your Twin Flame event. It's on April 8th. It's 5 weeks, meaning it's 5 weekly trainings, live trainings with me. And there's also 5 weekly Q&As, should you choose that in your ticket packages. We have all sorts of ticket packages available, even one where you can get a laser, one-on-one private laser coaching with me, myself. And I don't do private coaching anymore, really. So that's amazing too. I know that we are we have limited quantities of that one available and the Mega VIP package. So we are running out of those, but definitely check it out. It's bewithyourtwinflame.org/event. Not only are you going to learn about your opponent, you're going to learn how to score points against this opponent. You're going to learn how to triumph and get everything you desire on this journey. And for the first time ever, for people who haven't graduated my Magnetize Your Twin Flame coaching program, you're going to learn what to do after you magnetize your twin flame back in to prevent this from ever happening again, to prevent them from ghosting you again. So to maintain this incredible balance that you're going to learn every single day of this 5-week program, every single day of the 5 weeks in between the live trainings, you're going to be getting assignments, activities, messages from me, lessons from me, videos from me, every single day in that whole 5 weeks. This is going to take you through essentially our Magnetize Your Twin Flame coaching program and beyond at rapid speed. So if you're ever interested in doing that, click, I'll put the link below this video, but it's bewithyourtwinflame.org/event. Go check it out. We have advanced purchase ticket pricing now, which gets you up to 50% off. So, and that's only till January 11th. So 1 week from today. So definitely check that out. This is going to be awesome. It's going to be huge. I'm so excited for this, and can't wait to see you there. Okay. So back to the question. What do you do? What if you don't want to be with your twin flame? So when we get this question from people who are just coming to us, or, you know, out where you guys all are right now watching this, that aren't our students, in other words, it's generally like, if you haven't noticed, you can go back and forth very quickly with this, right? Like you could one day or 1 minute even yearn to be with your twin flame, want to be with your twin flame, miss your twin flame, remember all the great times with your twin flame, right? And then the next minute, you're so pissed off, you're so angry, you're like so frustrated, you don't want to feel this way anymore, you just want to be over it, you just want to move on, you don't even want to think about them. Of course, that means you're thinking about them, but you know, you just don't want them anymore, right? And that roller coaster, that up and down, that I want to be with them and then I don't want to be with them. That's typical of fear-based energy. Fear-based energy is duality. So it's opposites, right? It's like up and down, hot and cold, in and out, good and bad, light and dark, all of that. Well, it's also want to be with someone, not want to be with someone, right? It's if your emotions and your feelings and your thoughts like that change like that from opposites back and forth, you know that you're in fear-based energy. And of course, this whole journey is about fear-based energy, right? That's your fear-based push energy is causing all of these thoughts from you, causing, you know, your feelings like this and causing you to be all over the place. And fear is also synonymous with confusion. So that's why it's also causing any kind of confusion you feel. And of course, fear-based energy is also synonymous with any emotions, including anger and sadness and despair and anxiety and panic. Right? Like, so that's what's going on. It's your fear-based energy. So we find that people, you know, very often will, you know, 1 minute want to be their twin flame, the next minute not even want to be their twin flames. But, you know, just know that it's going to always, if you are one of those kind of people, it's going to go back and forth, right? When I say if you are one of those people, so I was never personally at the point where I didn't want to be with my twin flame. I was at the point, I went from really just wanting to be with them, yearning to be with him, just on the floor, couldn't even think about anything else, just so devastated, right? That he had just pretty much abandoned me for pretty much no reason that I didn't know at the time. But then, I went to a place of where I was just, my whole life, I couldn't focus on it. I was a single mom. I couldn't focus on my kids. So I was doing a disservice to them. I couldn't be present with my clients. I was a lawyer. I was doing disservice to them, right? So it was like I had to just focus on just getting out of this craziness I was in, right? So it wasn't like but at that point, I never really did not want to be with him. Of course, I still wanted to be with him, but I was just so over all of the angst and the craziness and the obsession that, that was my focus at that point. But, but I never went back and forth to hating on him or angry with him and then wanting to be with him. That personally wasn't me. I'm not saying it's wrong if you are or anything. I mean, it's just everyone's journey is unique and individual. I just never had the anger like that at that point. So, but I know people do. I get that. And that's perfectly fine. And there's no normal here. It is what it is. It's perfect the way wherever you are. But, that's why we get this question. However, here's the thing. Once you balance this fear-based energy and there's no more of that, back and forth, the opposite thing going on, the push and the pull, what that does is it takes away that yearning for your twin flame. It takes away that desperate longing, that needing, that loneliness, right? That feeling of emptiness that you feel that they're not there. That's what it does when you balance your energy. And so, even though, at that point though, about half of our students, when they get to that point, they'll choose from their own choosing not to be with their twin flames. And this could be for any variety of reasons. We'll talk about my student Molly. She was married, she had a family when she met her twin flame. And then, the whole soul recognition happened and they were drawn together like magnets and all that. And, and then she was he left. She was in the throes of, despair, of course, and craziness and obsession. And then, she came to us thinking she wanted to be with her twin flame, didn't even, wanted to leave her family, whatever, her husband, not her family, but, wanted to leave her husband to be with her twin flame. We always advise you don't mess up anything for your twin flame to be with your twin flame, right? Let it happen once you balance because, or you can choose once you balance. You never want to do anything from the space of fear, right? That just feeds it even more, pushes it out even more onto your twin flame, pushes them away even more, causes you to feel even more like crap, right? So, but what happened was then Molly, she balanced out her fear-based energy and she no longer felt that obsession, that longing, that yearning, that awful feeling of I need to be with him or I'm going to die type feeling, right? And she felt whole and complete and loved in herself. And then from that space, she's able to make her decision from love, not fear. And her decision from love for herself was that she wanted to keep her family intact. And another benefit of this process that we choose, what we teach for this journey is that not only does it enable you to, have an amazing relationship with your twin flame, should you choose so, but it enhances and, what's the word I'm looking for? Improves, I guess, all of your other relationships you have with other people as well. So it really is, it benefits your whole entire life and all of your relationships. So she chose then to be with her family. And we have half our students do that. Okay, so it's not like, they come in wanting to be their twin flames, desperate, thinking that's all they want. But then as you balance out, as you stop this push energy, as it dissipates and disappears within you via our process, it demystifies your twin flame, right? So meaning it knocks them, my teacher Leora used to call it demystifying it. So it knocks them off. Right now your fear-based energy has them on some kind of pedestal, right? They're amazing. Who wouldn't want to be with this person, right? Everywhere they go, everyone wants to be with them, that's what I thought. But kind of knocks them down and brings them right down to hey, they're just another person just like us. Yes, they're our twin flame, and yes, we share this amazing bond, but that needing to be with them physically part of it, that yearning goes away. And so you're able to make a decision straight from love. And actually, I mean, you don't even have to make the decision. They come magnetized back in. Well, I mean, at that point, then, you know, you still have more balancing to do. Of course, it's a process. But, you know, you don't have to choose to be with them, is my point. In any kind of relationship, you could choose to be friends with them. You could choose to, like, not even communicate with them. You can choose to be in you know, a romantic relationship with them. It's fine, whatever you choose. But that's the point. It gives you the power to have that choice from a space of love, not a space of desperation and fear. And as soon as that's there anyway, you can't be with them. The choice isn't going to happen if you want to choose to be with them, right? And plus, you're even regardless of being with your twin flame or not, this journey is about loving yourself, which means you alchemize your fear-based energy within yourself, because fear and love can't coexist, right? So anyway, that's the answer to that question. As usual, it's not just a quick one-word answer to anything with this journey, but that's fine. That's what we're here for. So thank you for watching. And again, click the link below this video. We're going to put it here, or visit bewithyourtwinflame.org/event. I want to see you there. I want to help you. I'm going to be there live, and I'm just so excited. And remember, again, it starts April 8th. Yes, it's far out, but in between then and now, you'll be receiving, once you sign up, all sorts of goodies and messages and insights from me leading up to the event as well. So you're not just gonna be hanging there for like 4 months waiting for it to start. Okay, so anyway, we're gonna pregame before it. So definitely click the link, check it out, and I will hope to see you there. Thanks for watching, guys, and lots of love.